Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Kicking It with Gab and Chooch.
I'm Gab.
I am Chooch, and Chelsea is coming home.
All right, well, that's our first segment. We always like to mix in our awards, and then we're gonna move right into Chelsea after that. Recap the table, talk about Champions League, and that's the episode. That'll be the episode. First awards, banger of the week. What do you got, Chooch?
Mohamed Kudus, that volley, scissor kick, bike type thing, banger.
Absolutely. That was an absolute banger for sure. I mean, I'm going to have to go with the same one. Absolutely. He scored both goals, I think, and they still lost. Shame goals to put in a loss. That's like when you score a hat trick and still lose, basically. But yeah, I mean, West Ham, I've been talking about them a couple weeks, saying I don't know what's going on. Starboy of the week.
I think we got the same Starboy of the week.
Is it Cole Palmer?
I was going to say Jeremy Doku.
Yeah. But yeah, it's absolutely Jeremy Doku. Killed it. Should have had 2 goals. They gave that goal.
It's a deflection.
It's a deflection goal. They still counted the Martinelli goal as Martinelli, I think, or well, it's his own goal, but everybody still says he scored it. 4 assists, man.
Dude played insane.
Anthony who, Rashford who, Hoyland who.
And all I could think of is the meme that's going around of they don't make wingers like they used to before.
Yeah.
Jeremy Doku is showing them.
I keep seeing freaking Neymar regen memes.
Neymar regen. Well, he's the only one that's really driving at defenders. Because especially
I've been saying that wingers, they really don't. They just get the ball passed back. But I thought that City was missing that because Mahrez was
since Mahrez left.
Yeah. I mean, Doku's been killing it. He is a real winger for sure. He's been insane, incredible performance. Team of the week incoming.
Yes, sir. Insane.
He's in good form, good form right now.
He made it look like he's been playing the Prem for seasons now.
He's got to get the start, I think. I think Jack Grealish played really good too, but Foden's still top there. I think it's going to be Foden and Doku starting. But yeah, I mean, for sure, Doku's got to get the start again. After that performance, you got to keep him in. There's no way you can bench him after that performance. Let's get into Chelsea-Tottenham.
Oh, buddy.
4-1.
What did I tell you, buddy?
I think we predicted 2-1.
I predicted 2-1.
But man, and they played down to 9 men. First red card. First of all, first red card came in the 33rd minute. Should have came in the 20th somewhere. Christian Romero playing very dirty, very
absolute belling.
The first one was, at least a yellow. He didn't get any card, I don't think. And then after that, 10 minutes later, same thing. People will say he won the ball. What does it matter? But these days, this type of football, it matters. He could have just poked it out like every other defender does. But he full forced it.
You can argue that was match of the season right there, buddy.
Because of
the intensity.
The
VAR controversy.
It started off really good. In Tottenham, man, I told you I had that dream that Tottenham were winning 3-0 in the 75th minute. But yeah, I was scared after that first one. And I did the Mudryk upgrade in FIFA. And I didn't do the Kulusevski. I was worried. I was real worried.
Because they scored.
They brought it home, though. Man, I thought Chelsea played sluggish in the beginning. It was their first touch was awful. They're giving the ball away. Cole Palmer wasn't involved at all in the beginning. First 20 minutes, he was screaming for the ball. I think he really did change it, though. Once they started that play, it allowed Raheem Sterling to get some runs going.
Raheem Sterling was crucial this game. He was insane making those runs. He scored, but got called offside, handball. But he was making all those runs. There were some times where he was a little bit questionable, but in the end, I think he played pretty solid.
Yeah, the 3v2 where he could have passed to Nico Jackson, but didn't. I thought Nico Jackson was looking like a disaster class to start. It was looking awful.
He should have scored like 7 goals.
Yeah, and then he came back. Ryan was in the party while we were watching it. He was calling him shit. I was like, buddy, just wait. And then boom, he put on a hat trick. I was like, what are you gonna say now? He was silent. Nowhere to be found. Man.
You saw the boys?
Yeah, I saw. I think Chelsea, they're on their way. Still. We've yet to see the best version of them. I didn't think this was the best version. I thought they only won because 9 men. To be fair, they had a lot of chances, barely put a few goals. Took them a while to get the second goal. And then I just think we need to see a little bit more. I think Madweek and Cole Palmer have to be on the field.
I want to see them play together.
Because they do play together in the U21s.
Yeah, that's why I want to see them play together in this Chelsea team.
And to be honest, right now, I mean, Nico Jackson, yeah, hat-trick. He didn't look that great. Raheem Sterling is good, really, really good. It's just, I don't know, sometimes he's undecisive. But
definitely.
I think Madweek knows what he wants to do. Cole Palmer knows what he wants to do. I just think they need a chance together. It'll be a good run. They're the future of the club, I think, for now. Enzo played really good. Conor Gallagher played amazing. Caicedo played amazing.
Caicedo played insane this game.
Levi Colwill, shit.
He lost his head after that yellow card. It made sense why they subbed him off.
But his passing was awful before that.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
He's a really good player on the ball, which was shocking to the way he was playing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought that, after seeing that, it was a good sub to get Cucurella in there. I thought Cucurella played good too. He almost scored that goal. Should have scored that goal. Should have passed
it.
Yeah. Tottenham played a crazy high line though.
That was disgusting.
It was really disgusting. Villa play a high line, but nothing like that. I mean, Tottenham, they're still good. I mean, you still saw it when they were fully healthy in the beginning of the game. It's not even like they do anything good, like really good, It's just they make the fundamentals. The fundamentals, get the ball to Son, let him do his thing. That's it. That's really all it is.
Off Madison early in the game.
Madison went out with the ankle injury. We'll wait to hear what the deal is with that.
I think that guy tore his hamstring.
Yeah, it looked like he tore his hamstring. That was really unfortunate. They were talking about him all in the pregame, saying how big he was for Tottenham this year.
Yeah, he's been.
How good he's been. Good. And he has been. Unfortunately, he went down. It did not look good at all.
No,
it was serious for sure when, the guy, Nico Jackson had a chance to score. He pulled up in a situation like that. Good thing the keeper was there, but either way, that was horrid for sure.
I will give a shout out to Tottenham's keeper. He played pretty good. He was looking like prime Neuer out there, sweeper keepering. He made really good saves. Like I said, Nico Jackson should have had 7. And he saved a lot. So shout out to him. With what he had, he kept them alive for a little bit until the end.
Udogie, he's been really good lately too. He knew he was sent off the second he made that tackle.
He should have been sent off earlier for the 2-footed tackle.
Yeah, that one was pretty close. But studs up, but
studs up.
It didn't hit him.
But if it
barely
lands,
nicked him. I
Sterling's
understand.
leg is broken, man.
I understand, but at the same time, it didn't land. Forget it. Let him play on. Yeah, I mean, we've seen controversy with VAR every week. Never fails.
A lot.
Freaking Newcastle game. Bruno Grimaris. He should have been sent off.
Disgusting.
But I mean, we saw it the week before with Polina. The week before that, we
Yeah.
saw it against Chelsea and Fulham. Was it the Chelsea Fulham game? Yeah, it was the Chelsea Fulham game of 2 weeks ago. I can't remember who it was though. It wasn't Polina again, but still, every week
There's a
they
lot
blow
of
something.
controVARsy.
controVARsy for sure. Every week it's something.
It's super inconsistent, dude. It felt like watching an NFL game with the amount of replays.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
There was 22 total minutes of added time.
there was
both halves. That's insane. That's
the one on
absolutely
Chelsea's
insane.
first penalty. That one took a while. They checked the offsides. They checked the handball. They checked the foul. First they checked the foul on something Thiago Silva did, I think. Then they checked the handball. Then they checked the offside. Then they checked the pen, and they gave the pen eventually. But man, that did take a while for sure.
And then the offside in Caicedo's goal.
But to be fair, I thought the ref in the scenarios, in certain scenarios, I thought the ref did very, very well consulting only the captain. And now it's supposed to be that way.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that way now. But in like a lot of the games I've watched before,
whole team running up on the
whole team runs up. Even the captain gets a card. Like this ref did very, very well job calling Heung-min Son over, calling Conor Gallagher over, speaking to directly them, allowing the captain to speak back to them without giving them a card. I thought this guy did really well with that. Definitely should have gave out some yellow cards earlier. Should have set more of a tone. It got really crazy at some point. You thought eventually there was going to be a red card, and I mean eventually there was two. Yeah, but I said I think I texted mid game. I said a red card's bound to happen here pretty soon, or and it did, but. Yeah, Christian Romero playing very dirty. He is an aggressive player, but this was a bit much, and I thought he deserved to be sent off for sure.
There was a lot, and then Reece James, it looked like he threw an elbow in. They didn't give anything.
That was nothing. I didn't think that had anything in it.
You never know with that. But yeah, Mike Oliver. He could have done a little bit better setting the tone, like you mentioned, but he consulted VAR. VAR did its job, or most of their job, and we saw a hell of a game.
Yeah, I think well, the coach for Tottenham, he said that they're gonna play the same way no matter what, unless they have 5 players on the field. That was savage. I was like, that's crazy. Chelsea. Even though they won, still a bit disappointed. They should have won by more. 9 players could have scored more goals. Could have been 7-1. Could have been 8-1. But I mean, I think Tottenham played pretty well defending for having 9 guys. We already know they have a stellar defense. I mean, we've known that. I thought this was pretty fair for what Tottenham came for and what they finished with. That was a pretty fair result for them. Chelsea are looking up again. Drew with Arsenal. Beat Tottenham. Top of the league. They're making their way up. Got City next week. We're going to talk about that on Thursday. On Friday. I mean, what other game results? Let's take a look. We'll go back to Sunday.
We have some good games.
Shocker. Forest beat Villa 2-0 at Forest.
That was good. That was a good game.
Good game. 2 great goals. Villa just looked out of it. Emi Martinez should have saved that one. I mean, it was a save. He made the save. He was
a little out of his area, which kind of screwed him up.
Everyone's talking smack. Best keeper, blah, blah, blah. Haters gonna hate. At the end of the day, he got the award just like Messi got the Ballon d'Or. Luton almost beat Liverpool. Oh, I thought they had it. I was so hyped for them at home. It was crazy moment though. It was a crazy moment. Outlet pass. Chong was wide open. I was like, bro, if you don't pass this ball, I'm gonna lose it. Passed the ball, scored the goal, and I was like, please don't be offsides, please. No flag came up, or the flag did come up. The flag did come up. They reviewed it, gave the goal. Probably their biggest moment in their history. Would have been even bigger if they won it.
Yeah.
Liverpool came back. Luis Diaz scored the goal. Congrats to him.
Yeah,
Shame
especially
for what's going on with him. Yeah. Let's see. Fulham, Man United. Man United somehow find a way again.
He found a way, and
but just like our boy Mike says, great teams find a way to win. And they did. Brentford, surprising run right now. They're in great form, beating Chelsea, beating West Ham. West Ham have been looking awful. I just need them to win their Europa League game this week, and I will have an upgrade in FIFA. I need it.
God.
Lucas Paqueta's gone. He's gone. Consider him gone. I'd consider him gone in January. I consider Ivan Toney gone in January. They say they want to keep him to the end of the season. They value him at 100 mil. Someone's gonna pay it. Someone might pay 120 mil for him to leave in January.
Arsenal, Tottenham. I feel like one of them.
Chelsea.
No, he's not. He doesn't fit the profile, buddy.
He's 28.
He's 28. They want someone young but experienced. It's, I don't know, but that's basically what they said that they're looking for.
Now let's go Palace, Burnley. 2-0 Palace. Not super shocking. Burnley we thought could have won it though. Fortunately, they dropped points again at home with the loss. Everton have been in excellent form, knocking off teams, getting draws left and right. I mean,
they're playing to survive.
They know that point deduction's coming. They're like, we're grabbing some points while we can. They draw with Brighton. Bit of a disappointment for Brighton for sure. Was at Goodison Park, legendary stadium. I mean Brighton, disappointing. I think Ansu Fati needs to get the start every week from now on. Evan Ferguson needs to get the start every week. I know he's still getting fit, but still, either way, you need to play your best players, especially right now. It's getting tough. We're going down a rough stretch. Sheffield United get the win for the first win. Shout out Sheffield. Shout out Cesar De Leon.
Buddy, he was freaking electric.
Yeah, it was an electric win. Their striker, Archer, with the goal. Signature celebration. It was insane. They got the win over Wolves. And we thought last week we predicted that this could happen with Pedro Neto out. Changes Wolves game huge. It did. Huge beat this next one. Newcastle beat Arsenal 1-0. Huge for the race. Man City moved back up. Arsenal dropped down. Tottenham dropped points. Dropped down a second as well. And then Man City with a massacre 6-1. I think we called 7-1 or 6-0.
I said 7-0. Close enough.
Yeah, they got close enough. It was absolute domination. Bournemouth had nothing.
They're going down.
It was in Manchester. It's always tough to come into Manchester and win. Even going away, I thought this one could have got ugly, but it did get ugly. Excellent performance from Jeremy Doku. Excellent performance from Phil Foden. Calvin Phillips got to play. Oscar Bob got an assist. Freaking Rico Lewis came in. Yeah, I mean everyone got to play almost. Even Matthias Nunes got to play. I mean I thought it was a great performance though by Man City. Dominance, especially in a week like this where their opponents played some tough competition and lost. Brought them all the way back up. Let's go to the table. Now the table is now currently sitting Manchester City up top.
You're welcome.
Next, 27 points with a 20 goal differential.
It's
by the way,
insane.
which is the highest goal differential in the league.
Right.
Tottenham sit at 26 points with a 10 goal differential. Liverpool dropped points as well, 24 points. Arsenal, 24 points. Villa, 22 points. Newcastle, jump Brighton, get to 20. Brighton are at 18. City's at 18. City's somehow still in the hunt. This dude, Ten Hag, is so lucky, bro. Like, if he were at, say, even 12 points, he'd be gone by now. But somehow they
He's
managed
surviving.
their next games against Luton. I mean, they're feeding him whatever they need to feed him to stay in that position. The next few weeks, like for every team, not every team, but the next few weeks for some of these mid-level teams to higher table teams, it's going to be crucial. City have Chelsea. Chelsea has City. It's being real crazy. What's going on? Give me a second. And, okay, so let's take a look at the bottom three. Bottom three, Sheffield United. Their next upcoming game is against Brighton. They could get the win. I think Brighton, a draw. I'd say a draw. Be their best case scenario. Burnley play Arsenal. Fortunately, that's it for them. I mean, this game. Sheffield do need to score more goals, though. They need to score more goals if they want to stay in it.
Negative
the
21 goal differential is insane.
That's 10 goals more than Luton Town. So even if they tied Luton Town, they're still 10 goals behind. So this could very well come down to a goal differential. It is right now with Bournemouth. Bournemouth is at 18, but 5 of those just came this week. So let's see here. Burnley's at 19, so Bournemouth and Burnley are pretty close still. Bournemouth has 6 points. Burnley have 4 points. Sheffield have 4 points. Everton moved up with 11. I think they even went down actually though this week. Yeah, they did because Palace won and Forest won. Yeah, so Fulham have gone down. They're getting close, but I think right now it's still open. It's still open for the 17 for the table 17 and 18 to go up. Not get in the bottom 3. They have a chance.
The point deduction. We're waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean Everton, it'll kill them, but
it will be insane.
Even if Chelsea face one, it might kill them. Okay, if Chelsea got relegated, what are you gonna do? Just hypothetical. I mean, it's probably not gonna. It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
But I'm just saying, if they did,
let's go to the next segment. On to the next segment.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the golden boot.
We won. Let me enjoy it. Let me enjoy the win, especially against those cunts at Tottenham.
Erling Haaland came off the pitch with the injury at half, replaced by Phil Foden. Pep said today that yesterday that they talked to the doctor, check in. Haaland did train today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think they play on Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Anyway, I think they play on Wednesday. Should be good to go. Mo Salah with 8. Heung-min Son with 8. Jared Bowen with 7. Callum Wilson with 7. Hwang Hee-chan still with 6. Has yet to score again. Nico Jackson bumped up to 5 with the hat trick. And he's tied with Evan Ferguson. Isak Mbuemo.
Mbuemo scored again, I think.
Yeah, he's got 6. Isak has 6. Hwang Hee-chan has 6. Assist leader still goes to Pedro Neto, who has 7. Didn't play this week.
But look who's right behind him now.
Yeah.
Doku's coming up.
Doku's coming up. Definitely that week changed the game for sure. And a weak kid, he's at 5. Doku's at 5 times, or paired with James Madison, Ollie Watkins. Madison could miss some time. Pedro Neto is supposed to miss some time. Let's see. Let's take a look at how long he said they were out, because I remember seeing it, but I bookmarked it and can't find it now. So he'll be sidelined until after the next international break. So it's going to be a while.
It's going to be a while.
Um,
we move.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
ball.
surely Wolves will drop a lot of points in that time. Yeah, it's a huge blow to them. Changes everything they have. The next one, November 18th. So that's coming up here in about 10 days, 12 days. He'll be out after that. So 3 weeks, basically, he's out. 4 weeks. We'll see how he does. Looking for hopefully a move in January for him, but I think he just signed this past off season, and we'll see what he wants to do. I mean, someone wants him for sure. Trippier with 6. Let's see, clean sheets still. Sam Johnstone somehow. Palace have them tied with the most clean sheets with Nick Pope, and then there's a 3-way tie: Raya, Ederson, and Vicario. But yeah, I mean, Crystal Palace leading the way with clean sheets is crazy. David Raya too. I mean, he's been getting a lot of shtick. Arsenal have a good defense. I'm putting that more on Arsenal defense than I'm crediting him for that. Same with, Ederson's Man City. I think Ederson's an insane keeper. Allison, I think he's good too, but definitely I think he could be better. Onana could be better. Man City now have the most goals too, since all those goals we got 28. Newcastle with 27. Also have the most wins still, 9. Tottenham's been beaten finally. Burnley still have the most losses. And yeah, I mean, that's it for Premier League this week. We're gonna move into Champions
The
League.
champions.
All right, let's see. We basically have the reversal matchups. We got Dortmund, Newcastle at Dortmund, Shakhtar, Barca at Shakhtar, Atletico, Celtic at Atletico, Lazio, Feyenoord should be another good one at Lazio this time.
Feyenoord. Let's go, Santi.
Milan, PSG at Milan, Man City, Young Boys at Man City, Leipzig. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, at wherever it's at. Porto, Antwerp. I think it should be set for the same games to be, the watch out games.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Dortmund. Newcastle basically have to win this one, I'd say, just because Dortmund came in and beat them. Plus the way the table is, you have to win this one.
Yeah.
Barca should make good work. They have been struggling right now. A lot of injuries, a lot of people coming back from injury. They've just been struggling to score, honestly. They won last minute winner, which was really, really close this past weekend. Milan, PSG. Milan haven't scored a goal.
They need a win. They need something.
Yeah, they need a win and some goals. PSG look really good so far. They got that youngster in the midfield, been killing it.
He's killing it.
Man City should make quick work. I'd say, honestly, preferably, I'd go Holland maybe the second half or the first half. Let Doku play, I'd say for sure. Get some subs in there. Rodri has to play
What about your
no
boy
matter
Calvin Phillips?
what.
Give him a start.
Maybe.
Give him a start.
I think they'll probably play a Kanji though. They'll probably play a Kanji in that CDM role along with Rodri. Move Rico Lewis back in there because he's been playing well. And then he didn't get the start for the big game or for this last weekend, but he's still really good form. Let's see. Madrid should be without Bellingham this week versus Braga.
He's from carrying Madrid on his back.
Inter should beat Salzburg. PSV Lens, that should be another good one. Arsenal, Sevilla, but Arsenal could be scared again.
Yeah.
Sevilla, though. I mean, they probably want to go back to Europa. Bayern should have no problem again. Harry Kane's in insane form. Hat trick after hat trick.
Hat-trick.
Napoli,
Yeah.
Union Berlin. Big one for Union Berlin. They gotta win this
They
one.
need something. They're struggling in the league as well.
Yeah.
It's not looking good if you're a Union Berlin fan. Kind of want to go back. Um, Arsenal Sevilla could be really good just because Arsenal's coming back off a loss. They need to bounce back. A statement win against Sevilla if you can do it. But other than that, it's it's the reverse fixture. They've already played each other. Now it's time to see if they can keep up. And because let's see, where was it?
We'll see what Man United could do again this time.
Yeah. I want them to lose. I want them to lose. Yeah. Arsenal 6 points, Lens 5, Sevilla 2, and PSV 2. If Sevilla and PSV get wins, this group turns insane.
Yeah, I mean, there's some competitive groups out there. Even Group A with Bayern, Galatasaray, and Man United. I mean, that one's still close too. It looks like, this week will change it for sure, unless teams draw. I expect Galatasaray to lose, so unless Man United don't win, it should change. But the goal differential is the same for Galatasaray and Man United. They both haven't put many goals in, only 6, and then have had 7 score against them. Bayern are cruising. Arsenal, yeah, I mean they could cruise after this win. It just depends, but for sure, if PSV and Sevilla get some wins, it's a whole different game. It's a 3-way tie basically for second. Madrid should be able to cruise after this one. Napoli should be able to cruise again.
Yeah.
Inter, Sociedad, Salzburg, Benfica. Benfica really been struggling. This game, could turn it around for them, but Real Sociedad have been really good. If it does, though, it'll make things a lot closer, even if Inter win. Feyenoord, that group is really good. Lazio,
Oh,
Feyenoord,
buddy.
that's the game of the week, I think. Lazio, Feyenoord.
I need a Santi Jimenez hat trick,
Yeah,
buddy. Give it to me. Inject it.
that one is a really close, except for Celtic. Atletico Madrid should have no problem putting them away, but Feyenoord and Lazio, man, that game came down to the last kick last time, and
Yeah.
it could go either way, I'd say. But definitely Santi Jimenez was out last time. We should see how he does this week. PSG Group of Death. Group of Death is still wide open.
Wide open.
Milan could beat PSG freaking 4-0. We don't know.
Positive goal difference.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Yeah, it'd actually be crazy. Dortmund are in second with a -1 goal differential. It's nuts. They've only scored 1 goal and they've had 2 goals scored against them. Inter Milan have 0 goals still. So I just imagine you're sitting in second place, freaking with 1 goal, and you have 5 points. The group of death is definitely going to come down to it. Man City should make quick work of this, and Leipzig to cruise the rest of the way. Barca.
Shout out Scout.
Barca.
He hates Barca. You say Barca and he's getting mad.
Barca, Porto. I'd say Barca can cruise after this one. Shakhtar, they have a little bit of fight, but it's not like they're going too crazy. Antwerp are done. -9 goal differential. They've had 12 goals going around them. Yeah, there's nothing left for them. They're done. Great run. You made it to the Champions League. That's good
I mean,
enough.
they can still make it to Europa if they get third. You know, at
Yeah,
that point,
but
you're fighting for third. You have to fight for third.
buddy, I mean, they're playing Porto. Porto's been scored 7-3 against. There's no way they don't have a chance. They
I
don't have a
believe.
chance. Shakhtar's gonna win. Shakhtar's gonna win,
So
maybe against
negative. Why so
Barca.
negative?
Shock Barca. I think just the poor form Barca's been in. You never know, though. I mean, good teams find a way to win, like Mike said. But I definitely think this week is. I mean, we're in the mid struts. Nothing crazy exciting besides the few games. The group of death is always exciting. Gotta look out
The
for those games
group
for
of
sure.
death.
Everything else should be cruise control for the teams except Feyenoord and Lazio. I think that's going to be game of the week.
Yeah, it's gonna get interesting. I'm excited. You know, Champions League just hits different. You know.
Absolutely.
And the crazy thing is, this is just the group stage, buddy. It's the group stage. Once we get to the knockout stages, oh, buddy, I
So
can't wait to
that's
talk
where
about
it
that.
gets, yeah.
Because we can talk about the games all this whole time, but you know, once it comes to watching these games, buddy, it's insane. Just the quality of play, all the tactics, buddy. I just wish Chelsea was in the Champions League, buddy. They don't feel the same without them there. Doesn't feel the
That is
same.
funny. No, yeah, definitely. Man City do play tomorrow. Yeah, so game to watch tomorrow is Dortmund Newcastle or Lazio Feyenoord. I'm gonna watch the Man City game no matter what.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, the Dortmund Newcastle
Wednesday.
game is the early game.
Yeah, I
So
can watch that early for sure.
yeah, buddy, you going at 12? You're chilling.
The Wednesday, I think I would watch. I probably just watch the Man United games just to see how they do.
I'll probably watch the Golazo show.
Yeah. The thing about that is like, okay, it's a Golazo show. You would think they show every goal. Like they don't always. Like
it's super delayed.
They do show every goal, but yeah, it's like 10 minutes after it happened.
Yeah, it's kind of. Or sometimes it'll just play like one game a little more than others, and you're just like,
yeah,
all right, nothing's happening. Like, switch it off. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can't compete to NFL Red Zone.
Nothing can to this point right now.
No.
Yeah, I mean that's all I got. Let's see, Ten Hag back against the wall for sure. I think if they lose a I think if they lose a Premier League game and they lose a Champions League game back to back, I think he'll be on the hot seat.
He's been on the hot seat, buddy.
Nah, I think, like I said, I think it's because they're still close. They're still in the top 10. If they were outside the top 10, I think he'd be gone. But I think he's still close, so I think they're still fine. Let's take a look at the Golden Boot race right now for Champions League. You got Højlund, Bellingham, Morata, Alvarez, Mendes, Evan Nilsson, Jesus, Casemiro's still there. Haaland's at 2.
Casemiro's out too.
Yeah. Haaland's at 2. I mean, there's definitely still some. It's still open. I mean, Harry Kane, where you at, mate?
But he's letting everyone else score. He's saving all his goals for the Bundesliga.
I know. I mean, dude's been killing it there. But yeah, I mean, Santi Jimenez is in the race too. All he needs is a hat trick. He's right up front.
You'll get it, buddy.
It truly is for sure crazy. I mean, how tight the Golden Boot race is still. No one's going insane. Haaland's not going as insane as he was last season.
He barely scored his first couple goals.
Yeah, got his 2 last game. But yeah, I mean, players like him, players like Harry Kane could change in a week. Harry Kane could score 5. Freaking Lewandowski used to do it. Harry Kane could definitely do it. Haaland could get a hat trick. Haaland could get a double brace. I mean, we've seen it back and forth multiple times. They can do it. Um, I mean, that's all I got. What else do you want to talk about?
It's just we gotta wait for the games to happen. There's a lot of good players, young players as well that we're seeing. You mentioned Zaire Emery playing. He's been playing insane. Him playing. Hopefully, I want to see Goulet play from Madrid. Ancelotti just said, his time's coming. It's sooner than later he's gonna start playing some games. I want to see what the hype is. I saw the TikTok compilation, the YouTube comps, but I want to see him play.
Well,
From
here's
what
the
I've seen,
problem.
it looks good.
Here's the problem with Madrid. They got all these players, right? Someone's gonna miss out. It's bound to happen.
Bellingham's might miss the game.
Well, I
Has a chance
understand.
to get
I
subbed
mean,
on.
in general, I mean, your middle three has to be Chouameni, and it has to be Chouameni's out right now. He's out for
He's
like
out
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying when this team, like for the foreseeable future, when this team's healthy, you got to go Chouameni, you got to go Bellingham, and I think you have to go Camavinga. It depends who you have on the defense, if Camavinga plays left back or he plays in the middle. But either way, those are your best three, I think. Those are your best three. Kroos, Modric, they're older. I think they're still right there. It's just the gel that Tchouameni, has had with Bellingham, with Camavinga. That's the future. That's not even the future. It's like the now, But
The now and future, buddy.
you think about the players like Brahim. Brahim's supposed to be really good, right? They have Valverde too.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing they're missing is a striker, and Bellingham's basically taking it over. But
yeah.
at the same time, it's like one of these kids is gonna miss out.
Yeah.
It may be Endrick. Endrick might not. He might come in, but where are you gonna play?
Shout out to Endrick. He just got his first senior call up.
Yeah, he got his first senior
That's
call
insane.
up. But I'm saying, like, it happens all the time in Madrid. It happens all the time. Hakimi has played there. Odegaard played there. Freaking, I don't know why I can't think of his name. From Chelsea, he's on Man City now. I can't think of his name. Croatian. I can't think of his name.
Kovacic
played there. There's tons and tons and tons of players that have played in Madrid at the wrong times. They're stars now, and they just never made it through. It just took them a couple years to find the right spot, and now they're playing well. Alphonso Davies says he wants to go to Madrid, apparently.
Come to Chelsea.
Then Camavinga won't have to play left back anymore, so that'll be good for him. But then he might have to play right back. Either way, someone's going to miss out. One of these young kids is going to miss out. One of these young guys with insane talent is going to miss out. And, they're talking about, apparently Madrid's plan is to sign Mbappe and Haaland, right? How are you going to do that?
They have all the money, buddy. They can do whatever they want.
They just told Rodrigo, later. So later. They tell Valverde later.
Hey, especially after Rodrigo said that he doesn't like playing center forward.
Yeah.
What was that? You're Gonzo.
Yeah, but I do think, good teams always look to get better. That's, City steal everyone right now. Arsenal. I think the Arsenal just need to try to get better, just like City do. There's never a player
can't
come and help them. Yeah, or
good teams are always looking to improve. Yeah, like
nobody was talking about Doku. Nobody really knew who Doku was.
Chelsea made a bid.
I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying in general, there wasn't all these teams going after Doku. You didn't hear about Doku. He came in. They bought him for 50 or 60 million pounds after everything. Been insane for City, and now everyone would want him. Anyone would want him. The same things happen with a lot of players that they bring in. It's for sure the system that's insane, but I think the system. You could be a great player, but you could just always not be in the right situation. I think that happens with a lot of players. I think, Eden Hazard was a great player, and I thought, obviously we've seen it. but Madrid was just the wrong situation for him.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see it with a lot of things, a lot of players, a lot of teams. But I think for sure, I mean, if you go to City, you have the best chance to be in the best situation. Like, I think Nunez has not been the best as what they had hoped, but still, and same with Calvin Phillips. I mean, sometimes not every player is going to hit, but I think there's times where the right ones do.
Yeah, Calvin Phillips definitely a miss. He could. I could see him going to Newcastle,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it's a
they've been
little
wanting a
wishy washy.
midfielder.
They need a midfielder. Tonali's out, but will Man City sell to Newcastle? They might, but it's gonna come hefty. It's gonna come hefty. Um, I think he fits in right away. You have Bruno Guimaraes, you have Joelinton and Calvin Phillips, and then you still have Longstaff, who's been playing really good this year.
Dude, yeah, he
Like
has.
that, he immediately helps out. Like for like, subbing for Tonali. I think it'd be a good move.
Yeah. We definitely need something for the midfield. I mean, Tonali's gone for 2 years, buddy. That's a long time. 2 years is a long time. To not be able to play with your team for 2 years is crazy.
Milan knew, buddy. You saw their
They
statement?
did know. Yeah, I saw.
They're like, we heard through the media. Yeah, right, buddy.
Yeah,
You
right.
are the media.
Yeah. They shipped them off and they're like, let them deal with it. We'll take the money and the English tax.
No, buddy, the Premier League tax hits.
Absolutely. I mean, I think I think I'm excited for January to see what happens. It's not every transfer window that is super exciting. I think there's always some hype around someone, but still, at the end of the day, there's a lot of players right now that could go anywhere, and I think they should. I mean, I think like Pedro Neto should get out. I mean, Huang He Chan can go. I think wherever he wants. I don't think he's going anywhere though. I think Pedro Neto could go somewhere. I think Ivan Toney will go somewhere. I think all these youngsters, or even predominant strikers like Ollie Watkins could go to Arsenal, try to win it. Everyone wants the chance to win it once. Who doesn't? Yeah. As the player, Villa do look good, but I mean, if you're Ollie Watkins, would you rather play for Villa and try to win it, or would you rather play for Arsenal and try to win it? Me personally, I'm gonna go, with Arsenal just because they're better. But at the end of the day, someone's going somewhere. We're gonna find out. We'll find out first. I'm gonna be on Reddit searching for leaks from Fabrizio Jr.
All I know is Winston Cuckoo comes back, it's like we're gonna have a brand new signing, buddy.
No,
I think, buddy, I'm excited. I'm excited.
We've yet to see Chelsea's full force. Buddy. We for sure have, yeah. Conor Gallagher's been insane.
Cole Palmer, buddy. We're insane.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for this episode until Thursday. Then we could talk the upcoming matches where I am absolutely going to obliterate Ivan, and so is Man City. So is Man City.
Just watch. We're going to win. I'm going to hit you up. What? But you don't even come to work.
You can't win. You can't. Anyways.
Cole Palmer redemption arc. Hat trick incoming.
It is a Cole Palmer must get the start. Let's save it. Save it for Thursday. We're saving it for Thursday.
All right.
It's a lot to talk about.
It's a lot.
I don't. It's a lot. All right. I'm good. You're good. Follow us. Good. Thank you guys for listening. Follow us. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Everything will be posted in the link. On Spotify, you could just click our YouTube link. It'll be right there. It'll have all the links for you to follow us everywhere. Appreciate you guys listening. We've got like 17 subscribers right now on YouTube.
Hell
yeah, everything's mostly YouTube's been working for us. Spotify is still stagnant a bit, but absolutely. I mean, I think we're growing a bit. I like it. We're doing really good. Yeah, this is just the beginning. Hopefully.
Yeah, we got more to come. The football's never gonna go away, and we're gonna be here to talk about it as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure. It's every week, endless.
It's every week, buddy. Every week until we're in international break. Obviously I'm gonna watch games here and there, but it's not the same unless it's a big tournament like the Euros, Copa America, World Cup. Oh, buddy, just wait till the World Cup.
Yeah, that'll
4 years, buddy.
Yeah, and it's in the United States.
It'll be here. We'll be there.
We'll be there for sure. But yeah, that's all I got for this episode. Until Friday morning, we're gonna record Thursday night. Like I said, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify.
Yeah,
all right.
You've been kicking it with Gavin Cheech.
Thank you. Later.